Hey, everybody. Thanks once again for joining me here on this journey of reactions. So, Valley Banger requested 3 songs, and they're all from Ocean Color Scene, and it appears that this band is still playing now, and but this was these, well, at least the first 2 were from the 90s. This may still be from the 90s, I'm not sure, but they've got a really unique sound to them. They don't sound like a normal band from the 90s, in my opinion, but they sound way better, without being too over dramatic about it. And I liked them, and I said on the first one or on the second one, I like it, but I just can't tell you why I like it. It's just got a sound to it that is pleasing to me. Maybe not to everybody, but to me it is. And so, yeah, I'm excited. This is the first time ever that I've heard of Ocean Scene. I had to take my shirt off because it's getting hot out here, so this is going to be the last one for the day. And so I got to have it's getting warm out here in this little shed. You can hear, probably in the background, you can hear I have I have an air conditioner in here, and it does pretty good up to about noon, I guess, and then it just can't keep up with the heat. Above me it's metal. I've got a little bit of insulation up there, trying to give me a couple more minutes out of here before I feel like a French fry. So that's why you're going to hear, you might hear a little background noise. I'm going to mute this microphone, and you'll see the difference between this ambient noise. But to tell you the truth, it doesn't bother me, and I don't think it bothers y'all. I'm not trying to overproduce this channel. I don't want, obviously I don't want any sounds to overpower everything that's going on here, but trying to mask the power, I would have to do a lot of processing of the audio, and I just don't want to do that because I think, again, again, I'm not that kind of a professional guy, so for me doing something like that, it might even seem odd. So let me mute this, and you'll see the difference between me being silent. So this is before I mute. Hear that background noise? And this is after I mute. Yeah, so it's a little different. It's quiet, but this is not a studio, man. This is my tool shed. I literally do stuff. I do leather work. You can see back there, I do wood carvings. Anything that I need to do in the house, I don't do it in the house. I do it out here, and then I take it in the house. So it's never going to be a studio quality, and yeah. So, but it hadn't bothered y'all. Y'all never said anything about it, and I appreciate it. So, without further delay, let's listen to what Ocean Scene Color has for us. All right, y'all, gonna go into the intro and right into the video.
Sing the sound his name up for tomorrow. Laughed with all his friends, but all the little men who borrowed shoes they heard just yesterday. Baby got cowboy got away and drank to all the days we had wild away, just playing Robin Hood a little out of face. Then the nightmares come and you get blown away. Up in your room, you pause and go, you find your head is rolling out for another day. Then the nightmares come and you get blown away. And I up the sky and found the space and gazed out over Stevie's plain. But then the nightmares come, and your friends go away. Up in your room, your walls are gold, you find your head is on an apple to welcome up a better day. Then the nightmares come, you get blown away. Up in your room, your walls.
Man, this again. This is one of those bands where I forget to stop it in the middle. So just listening to it, and it gives. And I said he looked, or not looked, but he kind of gave me the makes me feel like Mick Jagger on the first one that I've done. This is my third, and this whole song sounds like if this would have been the early 60s and would have been, John, Ringo, Paul, and George. I don't know why that was so hard to do, but it's just again, I like this band. I will listen to this music more than once. I'll put this on a playlist and take it with me and listen to it. But I can't tell you the reason why I like the band, and maybe somebody else out there can put it into words better than I can. But there's a lot more music I would rather not listen to, but this is not it. And these guys are really good. And their videos too, if you just kind of think about it for a minute, the quality of their videos is top notch as well. Let's get into it. We're almost done with this one. Unfortunately, I didn't pause it when I thought it would, so I'll say just a little bit more here, and just literally like 20 seconds, but let's finish it out. Okay, so the members here are Simon Fowler, Steve Craddock, Oscar Harrison, and Raymond Mead. And the past members were Damon Mancella, Dan Seeley, and Andy Bennett. And they have their own website too. It's called Ocean Color Scene, and you spell that all as one word, .com. oceancolorscene.com. You spell color with a COLOUR. In the United States, we don't use the U. I don't know why we don't, or why everybody else does. So, but that should help you find them if you want to go, look into more of these guys. And it says Ocean Color Scene was formed from two other bands disbanding. The boys, Steve Craddock and Fanatics, Simon Fowler, Damon Mancella, and Oscar Harrison. Fanatics had released an EP titled Suburban Love Songs in March of '89. The name was decided on when the band went through books in a library looking for words they liked. OCS signed to something records. It's hard to pronounce that. You'd have to look on Wikipedia. And their first single was Sway, and it was released in 1990. So what does it say? It says their first single, Sway, was released in 1990 when their record label was swallowed up by a larger company, Phonogram. Their eponymous debut album was remixed against the band's wishes, to fit in with the baggy indie dance music trend of the time. See, that's what I was telling you. This is not what I recall being 90s music. This is tons better. And I do recall the dance kind of indie style. The album was largely deemed a failure when they remixed it. When this new company remixed it, it was deemed a failure. Being in dispute with her label, the band was forced back onto unemployment benefits with no real direction and only able to write new music with no outlet for it. So, and it goes on and on and on and on. If we get any more requests for Ocean Color Scene, maybe I'll read a little bit more for y'all. But anyway, I liked it. And Valley Banger, thank you for supporting this channel. You're new as a supporter. I'm not sure you're new as a member or as a commenter or a subscriber, but I sure appreciate the support through Buy Me a Coffee. Okay, y'all. So that's going to do it for me. Till I see you again, I'll catch you down the road. Let's go into the outro. All right, y'all. See you on the next one.